Okay, now to get a little bit more specifically into some offensive plays. All right, first we'll talk about zone, all right, and with our even run fits. Okay, so we get your general inside zone look here out of our offensive line, right? Our fullback is working a split zone type of look where he's going to try to kick out our jack linebacker. All right, we've got traditional inside zone out of a pistol here in the backfield. All right. Our defensive end, right, gets the base block by the tackle. Right, he wants to be hands-on and hold that point and hold his C-gap. We all want to be gap sound. All right, our nose, he's going to be hands-on on the center. Right, holding point, holding his gap, holding that A-gap, being gap sound. All right. Our tackle on the backside, same thing. He's going to be hands on the guard. All right, heavy on the guard, trying to hold that point. All right. Our inside linebackers, you can see, they've got the open window read that we talked about earlier. All right, when they get that open window read, they want to fill and they want to hit that as hard as they can. All right, the key there being, against inside zone, the longer those offensive linemen can maintain that double team on your defensive lineman, the more successful that they're going to be, the more movement they're going to be, and the more successful the offense is going to be at run the play because they can maintain those double teams. All right, so our inside linebackers reading that run read and that open window and hitting that open gap as hard as they can forces those double teams to split. All right, so now the offensive linemen have to make a decision. All right, am I gonna maintain presence on the defensive tackle, or am I gonna come off on the linebacker? Right, because he's in a conflict right there. All right, if our defensive lineman can maintain the point of attack at the line of scrimmage, right, and limit movement, and our inside linebackers fill hard and force those offensive linemen to come off or stay on, right, then we should have one of two things. We should have an inside linebacker unblocked through an open window making a play, or we should have the double team splitting early and a defensive lineman coming through and making the play in the backfield. All right? Here with the split zone look, the offense is going to try to kick out our jack linebacker, right, and possibly wind that thing back in the backside B gap, all right? But we're a spill front. So our jack linebacker is going to take that kick out block on with his outside arm and spill the ball outside. We have our weak safety who's going to fill outside in. He's a box player there, right? And if everybody does their job, either we have a tackle in the backfield or we have a running back that winds outside of that kick out block and we have an unblocked weak safety there to make the tackle. So here's some inside zone looks off of film. Okay, you can see here open window read. Linebackers downhill. All right, our defensive linemen are holding the point of attack, and the running back has nowhere to go here. Take a look at the end zone shot. All right, inside linebackers keying guards, near back. Right? Come downhill through those open windows, force the offensive lineman to come off the double team, right? And then we're gap sound, we're building a wall, there's nowhere for the running back to go. Hey, inside zone again. Right? Our defensive linemen doing a good job attacking, controlling their offensive lineman, holding the point. Our inside linebackers get their open window reads. They're fitting downhill fast. All right? And we actually have a defensive tackle coming off because the double team split and making the play here. Another inside zone here. Okay, this time they're reading the defensive end. Okay, our defensive ends in the option game, in the zone option game, the inverted power option game, our defensive ends have the quarterback. They always have the quarterback. All right, so he's got hands on the offensive tackle. All right, try to keep his shoulders square, not come up too far. All right, but close down that gap. That wind back gap while taking the quarterback. All right? So you have a scenario here where the quarterback sees the defensive end squeezing down, all right, and taking away that wind back, and he thinks he can pull it because he thinks that our jack linebacker is taking the running back. All right, but he's taking the quarterback here. All right, does a good job maintaining that. But if you check out the our box here too, all right, our defensive line does a good job holding point. All right, our inside linebackers do a good job of filling those open windows. Really good job there on the zone read. All right, another zone play here. All right, we're going to get double teams, and we're going to need our defensive linemen to be very aggressive and hold that point of attack. And we're going to need our linebackers, our inside linebackers, to see those open window reads and come downhill hard. All right? Here we go. Let's see how we look. All right, get our open window reads, come downhill. All right. Defensive line maintain the point of attack, forcing double teams. All right, and we've got an unblocked will linebacker in the hole to make the play because of our nose eating up that double team. There's another zone read. All right, good job again by our defensive line, attacking and holding the point. Our inside linebackers get their open window read and they come downhill. And we're building a wall once again, and there's nowhere for the running back to go.